Hello, my name is Craig Mason and this is Property Influencers, where we talk to some of the leading figures in the retail real estate market. We're here this morning with Jacqueline Faisant, who is the Chairman of BNP Paribas Real Estate Investment Management. It's quite a mouthful.
Perfect.
Welcome to MAPIC.
Thank you very much.
Look, well, just tell us what you guys do specifically and particularly why you're here at MAPIC.
Our guys are structuring funds for retail people, for mass market people and for investors, institutional investors. These funds are investing in several pieces of real estate and in particular in commercial real estate. So we are there to see where are the new products, what are the new products, to meet some retailers, to meet some promoters, and to see how well is the market. For my own company, we are focused on France, but on the retail market, the BNP Paribas Real Estate Group is focused on Germany, with a large activity of agency and investment in Germany, in Italy, in Spain, and in England. We think that there is growth also in the eastern part of Europe. We have property management very efficient in this area, and we see that it's a sort of emerging market in Poland or in Czechia. And we think that there is certainly opportunity of renewal of shops in France and in Germany for the next month.
There's a lot of uncertainty, I guess, at the moment, particularly in Europe. Do you see that there's going to be a slowdown, and what's your current view on the economic environment, where you see the next 12 months?
The market is impacted by the global economic environment, particularly because in France we think we will have an increase of taxes, not only for companies but also for people, and we think that we will have an impact on the consumption. Do we think we will have an impact on the retails and on the activity of the shopping market on a retail point of view? We are not sure, because first we have a special rules in France due to the fact that the tender has a perpetual right to live in the premises. So in fact, even when it's difficult, he stay there to be sure that when he will recover, the market will recover, it will be okay for him to sell the right, the perpetual right to be there he has. In
these difficult environments, do you, when you talk about being prudent, do you have specific strategies that you look at employing to try and ensure ways of minimising risk, or looking for pockets of opportunities within a tough environment?
In a tough environment, you must be very prudent and go on the conviction product you can find. I think the most important thing is to have conviction, and with that perhaps you can avoid some risks. Not to go only where it's fashionable or where it's trendy to go, but go on the good and reasonable opportunities where people need to have shops, and not where you think that an investor must invent a new idea.
Do you have a view on innovation and where the types of innovations we're likely to see in the retail property sector?
There is always a lot of innovation in the retail sector, you know. I think that in the next month and in the next years, the aspect of impact of web and shopping on the web in the retail areas and premises will be important, because we saw that in the last month a lot of increase of the web retail market. But we think that it's not a definitive status. We are sure that we will have a lot of evolution, and the conjunction between web market, retail market, and the shops, the real shops, when people can speak with a seller, when people has a possibility to meet their neighborhood, etc., could be very interesting.
What types of collaborations do you think are going to be more important in the future between different types of players?
In France, it will be very interesting to have someday important collaboration with politics, because to invent regularly some new taxes, to have not a global view of the territory, but very local and very specific, with special regulation to authorize new construction of shopping area, and is sometimes a little complicated on a long-term point of view for an investor, but also for a retailer. And I think it's very important to have economic discussion with politics about this economic activity as retail. It's a first point, and I think we will need one day to have in the MAPIC some geograph, and perhaps it could help everybody to have this demographic aspect presented in this type of conference.
Okay, well, thank you very much
for
your time, and we hope you have a great rest of the time here at MAPIC.
Thank you very much.